Hey guys, it's me. I just wanted to make a really quick video just to kind of give a little bit of feedback on some of the goals you guys posted in the group today. Thanks so much for doing that. I know that that was a pretty lengthy post, and I promise that the post coming up throughout the month won't be as long, but I think it's the most important day of setting goals. So thanks so much for sharing your goals and also your whys. So in this video, I just want to cover three quick things. I want to give feedback to all of you on the goals that you set out for the month. I also want to talk about sharing with loved ones, roommates, and housemates about what your workout plan is going to be. And then finally, I want to talk about measurements of progress. That's going to help in terms of thinking about successes, victories, challenges, all that jazz. So let me just jump in. I'm just going to go in order from the way that we've posted in the comments. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's late, so if I'm a little rambly, that's why. So first off, I just want to start with Kara. I think your goals are awesome in terms of the number of times you want to work out and the different kinds of activities that you want to do. I think it's awesome that you went to a hip hop class recently, especially thinking about being part of this group and how we can help hold you accountable, and that's something to report on. So that's really awesome. I'm glad you did that. And I really want to emphasize the importance of sleep. It's awesome that you want to get to bed before 2 a.m. every night. I know that for me, the amount of sleep that I get, the quality of sleep that I get really impacts my workouts. So to get the most out of them, I have to make sure I get enough rest. So I'm really glad that's a goal. So hopefully you can stick to it. We'll definitely be checking in with you to make sure you reach your bedtime before 2 a.m. Sean, I love the idea of jogging to and from work to really utilize your commute as a way to do some exercise and get some activity. That's really awesome. In addition to maybe doing some weightlifting during lunch, any chance you can use to kind of throw in some kind of activity is great. And also being able to include your family and loved ones with your workout. You mentioned, over the weekend playing with the girls. I think that's really cool too, because even though this is your plan and your fitness, there's no reason you have to do it by yourself. So it's great that you're gonna bring them along with you. So that's awesome. Raquel, I love that you're starting to meditate every day for 30 minutes and that you've already started on Monday. I think that's a really great goal, and it's something that actually I wanted to include in this group as a challenge, because I know that for me at least, meditating really helps with my physical activity and my exercise, because it helps kind of clear out all the junk, and then I can really focus in on my workout instead of thinking about the million things that are zinging around in my head. So that is awesome. Definitely keep it up, and even share with us kind of the things that you've discovered, maybe times of day that you're meditating, things like that, because I'm really definitely interested. And I'm really glad that you're also being gentle with yourself and being compassionate with yourself when you're feeling sick. I think it's a great lesson that even though we have these workout plans and we know that we want to work out every day or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever it is, that there's going to be unexpected things that come up, and we just have to go with it. We have to listen to our bodies, and we have to take it easy. So that's something just to be really mindful of, but not use it as an excuse to kind of keep it going. So I'm glad you were gentle with yourself. That is awesome. And it just sounds like there's a lot of, wanting to feel more energized, wanting to be more engaged, wanting to be more present. And I really feel and firmly believe that us being able to stick to our workout plans is going to help us achieve exactly that. So that's really, really awesome. The only things that I'll say is just to try to be as specific as possible in terms of when you want to work out. And if you discover that the mornings don't work for you, that's fine to switch it up, but then commit to another specific time. And I say that because I really want to encourage you guys to share your workout plans and your workout schedules with your loved ones, specifically the people that you live with. So your roommates, your housemates, your partners, your spouses, your children. Share with them so they can also hold you accountable, and ask them to check in with you. So if it's, you want to do that hip hop class, maybe, the person that you live with, your roommate, whoever it is, saying, hey, I know that you mentioned you want to go to the hip hop class on Sundays. How did it go? Or, hey, I know you want to get 30 minutes of meditation before you left for work. How's that working for you? Are you doing that at night? Or, hey, I noticed you didn't get to go jog to work today. Were you able to lift weights? things like that. You know, this isn't to be judgmental and to call people out, but it really does help having other people, especially those you live with, to check in with you on some of your goals. On the flip side of that, I want you to share it with those people because I want you to ask them to commit to the plan as well. So that means that, you know, you told them when exactly you want to be able to work out. So that means that there's no interruptions during that time, there's no conflicting plans, there's no compromises. Like, that's your time. Many of you want to work out 30 minutes to an hour or however long. It's not a lot of time to ask, so that is your time. So it's your sacred, your non-negotiable time for you to work out, and so you need to have people in your life to commit to that so that you can stick to it as well. Okay, so share it with your loved ones, ask for commitment, and ask for them to check in with you. And the final thing that I wanted to say, and this is actually a really important thing, I might touch upon this in a different post or video, but it's about choosing a measurement of progress that works for you. So a lot of people who are on a fitness journey and they're focusing on weight loss, they will use a scale. They want to see how much weight they lose, and that's how they show their progress or their success. But there are other scales, other measurements that you can use that I actually prefer over a scale. And it's things like, you know, your energy levels. You know, as your energy feels like it's consistently stable and up, that's a great measurement to see how your fitness journey is going. Your skin and your hair. You know, do you feel like your skin is really moisturized, or are you breaking out a lot more? How is that connected to what you're eating and what's in your diet? And how can exercise maybe help clear up some of your skin issues? I don't necessarily have acne, but I know that my skin's super dry. So that means I need to drink more water, and I do believe that sweating and getting toxins out also help. So when I see the condition of my hair and skin, I know kind of where I'm at in my journey, more or less. Another measurement that I really like and that I'm using is actually taking progress photos. A lot of people call this before-after pictures, you know, taking a picture of you at the beginning of your journey and then after. I prefer progress because I think that, you know, fitness is an ongoing thing. And, you know, I like it because I can actually see physical changes that are happening to my body as I go along. So in the beginning of T25, I took a picture on my very first day. You know, this is what I look like. And then I'm going to continue taking a picture once I'm done with the program, which will hopefully be next week. Now, the thing with pictures is that you can see some slight changes. Some are more dramatic than others, just depending on you and your body. Everyone's different. But the thing that a picture cannot capture is, you know, how you're feeling, what your stress level is like, how your relationships are going, how your sleep is. There's a lot of different things that a picture cannot capture. So in order to get the full picture, I guess, I write a mini description of how I'm doing in that moment or that time of my life. So at the beginning of my T25 journey, which was almost 12 weeks ago at this point, you know, I talked about what I was eating. I talked about how I was feeling. At that time, I was feeling really sluggish. I was, you know, battling a lot of hives. What else? I was eating a lot of fast food. I was eating or not drinking very much water. Actually, I was working on my water then. But you get the picture. I just write a general description that helps fill in the blanks of what a physical photo won't tell you. And I think that that's a really great way to show all the different changes in your life that a scale or a photo can't really tell you. So hopefully that makes sense. But what I want to encourage you to do is to figure out what measurement you want to use, what scale you want to use, and to stick with it. Because I'm going to ask you probably every week to go to that measurement and to kind of see where you're at. You know, there could be some progression and there might not be, but to stick with it. And I want to be able to check in with you to see if there's anything that's different. All right. So that's my long rambly video. I just wanted to give you those things to keep it up. Your goals are awesome. And the rest of this week, we're going to kind of talk more about clean eating, some ideas for meals, snacks, talking about water, which is super important, and just, you know, kind of getting ourselves set up because next week I want to do a little bit more in terms of just mini challenges when it comes to our physical activity. So plenty more to come, but thank you guys so much for being committed for the first 2 days, and I can't wait to do more with you. All right, have a good night. Bye.